Good morning, everybody. I would like to welcome you to this amazing topic, which is really excited. Even me, when I was preparing this PPT, I was really excited because it contains some good approach of applying this array method. The topic of today is called array methods, and we have seen where we can use it many times. Like for example, we are working with JavaScript, and JavaScript mainly. If you don't understand where these array methods, you'll be stuck. You'll be stuck, for example. In many countries we are solving nowadays, we are even using these array methods. So let's talk about array. What is an array? Array, you have seen that it is a primitive data type that can store more than one element. This is a crucial, but for example, in a normal life, we only have like an example variables that can store only one variables. Now it is like our privilege to see this data type that can store more than one element. Let's go for them, and then you can see the points. Let's see about transformative method. Transformative method is a kind of array methods that make a change to the array. So that we have a map. Map creates an array by applying a function to every element. Like for example, let's take an example. You have an array. That array contains is called like a marks of the students. Marks of the students, they can be like 100, they can be 10, or any number. So here we have like many marks inside. So we need to manipulate, we need to evaluate inside that marks. So here like a map can apply, like you can add to each student like one marks. If you want to give them marks, you want to give them like a bonus, this is a good way to use a map. Then filter, it's a filter, it picks like a number of marks inside that array. Like for example, you want to see all the students that got more than 50%, you want to see to evaluate those students who pass the course. So you will use filter. Then let's go to the reduce. Reduce gives you return a single value by accumulating the result. For example, you want to see all the summation, how you want to evaluate the average of all the marks. Here, the reduce will help you by creating the sum, then you divide the number of the marks. So let's go to the next categories. We have search and check methods. We have founds, we have found index, we have includes, we have sum, and we have every. Here the found return the first elements that satisfy the condition. Like for example, you want even to evaluate does any student does some of the students got like 8%, 8%. So you will evaluate by passing this test by like students the marks greater than 80%. It will turn the first one who got this mark, then you evaluate there is at least one who got like 8%. Then there is a found index. The found index this return the index of first matching element. Like for example, you want to see which position these students belong. You will see like for example you have done all the sorting, then you want to get the position of the student. You use found index. Then there is include this returns found array contains a given value. It check if an array contains a given value. Like for example, you want to check if at least if there is only one student who got like 20%. So this return true if that student is wrong. Like let's we take an example or another. another method which called sum return true if at least one element passed the test. Like for example, you want to check like are there students got like got 80%. We check if there is at least one who passed the test to return true, and this will help you to evaluate, to check, to analyze the marks of the student. Let's we talk about every method. Every method turn true only if all elements pass the test. Like for example, you want to see, like for example, is there any student who got below 20%? So if you pass that test, like for example, you have like n less than 20. If there is, to return true. If there is not, to return false, because it will help you to see if there is a student who is a student who is not succeed the course. Okay, let's go to the last one, but not the least, sorting and mutation method. This one, it will help you to sort, like it will help to manipulate, to help to sort, to help you to manipulate the array, to help you to concatenate, to help you to combine like many arrays into one. Let's talk about a sort. Sort element in a place use called compare function for numbers. Like for example, you want to sort from the smallest to the largest. You use sort just for example to order your data. Let's use also reverse. Reverse, for example, reverse can work like for reverse the sorted the sorted like the sorted array. Like for example, here you have used like sort this array from the smallest to the largest. If you want to reverse, you will use the reverse method. It will then from the largest to the smallest. Then use the spice. Spice this add or remove elements at a given index in a place. This one it will take like it will add and remove. You will even specify where to start, even which element you want to insert, you want to add. So concatenate, it will merge two or more arrays to one array. Like for example, you're working with a similar array, then if you want to merge them, if you want to combine them, you use concatenate by doing this syntax like a concatenate b. The a signifies the first array and the second array b. So flat like for example flat takes a flattened array to the specified divs. Like for example, this is mainly used in a Python where in applied maths where we have like many main dimension matrix. We have like many maths can be second dimension or third dimension. Then if you want to combine them, you can use flat to combine them together to have like one array. So thank you. This is a summary of what we have talked about. We have talked about array, their categories, what they can return and mutate. So you will see, you will advise about this, and I'd like to get I'd like to get a feedback from you, comments or the suggestion, what you can add or what you can change. Thank you. This is the end of your presentation. Thank you for your kind attention.